Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Hardcore Challenge Live, the official webcast of the Hardcore Challenge, the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. So, want to have a quick update edition just to keep everybody abreast of the situations, what's going on with the league, as obviously this is crunch time for final preparations for launch of the league for this season. Draft is Sunday. If you are in the AFC, you are drafting at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Understand what that means for your time zone. If you're in the Central, that means it's 4. And subtracting across the board accordingly. So, don't be that guy like, oh, show up an hour late to your own draft. Don't be that guy. Because there's always that guy. So first off, know what time your draft is. I'm shouting because of people like you that do not listen. You'll be the guy, Scott. You'll be the guy. Because you're the new guy. It'll be the new guy. It's always the new guy who does something stupid. Who calls me 5 minutes before the draft and can't figure out how to log in. They didn't have their draft client set. It's always the new guy. So, that's why I'm telling you. Exactly. Stinky Pinky last season. And also, don't try to draft from your phone, people. The mobile app is not the same. It's great for checking your stuff in season, but it's not. It's not to draft your team for the most important day of the year for your league, for your team. Don't rely on your phone. I would be home and have a solid connection. We also have had guys who, try to be at a restaurant and a bar going off their public Wi-Fi, and they're having a cow. Hey, if you're going to risk it, it's your draft, it's your team, it's your team's future, so. Okay, straw. So, 5 o'clock Eastern for the AFC. NFC drafts at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 2 hours later. We're going to have live coverage of the entire draft. We'll have Hardcore Challenge Live going through the entire draft. We'll start with the first one. Hopefully we can get some guys that come on, interview, and talk about what they think about their draft after they just had it, because we'll still be going for the second draft. The first draft will be over, vice versa. The AFC is pretty well locked and loaded. Everybody has done what they needed to do. I still need the Brady Bunch and Knox Vegas Anarchy to pick logos, as well as King Salami. Those 3 owners need to put logos, otherwise the AFC is locked and loaded. The AFC conference has been made public, so if you go search Hardcore Challenge AFC, or I will post I'm going to post the league numbers up in the group so that you guys can go there, bookmark the page. You'll be able to check the other pages and keep up what's going on in both conferences. Now the NFC, you guys are a little slow. You're the special ones. So most of you are good. The Great White North is good. Elite East is good. The Wild West is good, except for Mo. Mo needs to select a logo, and Mo still needs to add in his co-owner. So I'll be getting with Mo tonight probably and send him a message to see if I can get his last thing taken care of. And the only other thing is the Dirty South division. Craig Chansey is, when he gets off work tonight, he's supposed to finish up all of his stuff, so that one should be taken care of as well. As soon as those 2 are taken care of, I will make 2 hours will be cutting close, and it's probably not going to be over. The first draft will not be over before the second draft starts. I guarantee it. The first draft will be in the very, very late rounds, but it's not going to be the important rounds, so the other one will go ahead and start. Nobody that's in the first draft is in the other conference, so it doesn't really matter if they overlap. I'm just going to, and I'm not participating in the second draft. I'm just going to be watching it. So, as you say, there. If that answers your question, Mr. T-Well. So, the NFC is very close too. So as soon as we get those 2 last things, I'm going to open it public and I'll post how to get into both of them. That way everybody can go to both pages and bookmark them. You'll be able to see what's going on in both conferences. I'm going to be posting all of the info from both conferences onto the pages, the owners page, as well as the public page where the webcasts are streamed from. So you'll be able to follow along. You'll be able to see what's going on both sides of the fence and see who your possible Super Bowl matchup will be if you are actually good enough to make it that far. Which, you 12 new owners, it's questionable. It's questionable. We'll see. We'll see. So, today, I received in the mail. Dun dun dun. We need a drum roll. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. The Hardcore Cup has made its way back to headquarters. It's here. As you see, all of the owners have adorned it. Every owner has adorned it with something. And it's come with its newest mark upon it. You see him back in there, hiding back. He's on the side of the main base. It's the North Dakota State University Bison, who Kent is an alma mater. It's his alma mater. So that's the newest addition to the Hardcore Cup. That's what everybody's playing for. It's what you want. Obviously, besides the custom ring and the coin, everybody just wants the money. Everyone wants the money and the clout of winning. So, just got that today. Came done damaged. Unlike when Stinky Pinky ships it back, it came undamaged. And in one piece. So there's no repairs to be made to it. Simply change the plaque. Kent's already got his mark put upon it, and I'm going to ship it right off to Tom along with the prize pack that he won at the lottery drawing. So he'll have it by the week 1. And he'll have it until next year, and we'll see who the new champion is. We'll see who the new champion is. Now, next important thing on the docket: the vice president election closes at 5 o'clock on Sunday, 5 o'clock Eastern time. When the draft starts, the polls are closed for the vice president election. So currently, we have a total of 14 cast out of the possible 33. 33 because there's one team with co-owners. So there's actually 33 votes to be cast for vice president. So there's 14 that's been cast. And your current leader is Matt Herron with 5, Joe Dudinsky with 4 votes, Mikey T-Well with 3, and J.W. Hauser with 2. So, if you haven't voted, go vote for somebody. Whoever this gentleman is going to be the one that represents all of the other owners if there's a problem. If I'm not available, if you don't want to come to me for some reason, you want to go to the vice president, they have all of the same rights and privileges and league manager capabilities that I have. So they can take care of anything. They can help you with roster moves. They can help you with emergencies. Where do you vote? It is good question. Mr. Stone, how are we doing? It is on... I don't know if the poll shows up on your mobile app, but if you are on your desktop or a laptop, the poll is in the bottom right-hand corner of the league homepage. There's a fancy poll at the bottom where it says vote for your 2017 league vice president. Right here. Visual aids. Poll. Of course, it's reversed image. It would be over here in real life. But right there, there's the poll. Vote. Vote, vote, vote. Because, I don't want to hear anybody bitching that you don't like the rules that your vice president put in or, none of that. It's just like anything else. Yes, I think it's only on the computer to vote. Travis is probably right. It's probably not. So I'm saying the mobile app is limited. It's great for getting your news. It's great if you need to make a last-second move with your roster, make sure somebody's injured. It's great for that. But to actually run your team, I don't even think you can change your logo and stuff with the mobile app. It's limited as far as all the bells and whistles. All the bells and whistles are on your laptop or your desktop. So, like I said, the vice president race is very close, so make sure you get out there and vote if you haven't voted. Other than that, the draft is Sunday. So, get your draft board set. Make sure you're ready to go. Make sure everything's taken care of. When you go to the league homepage on your computer or laptop, when you go to the homepage, right underneath the picture, the league picture, is a section called League Notes. Now, in that League Notes, it's not close in the conference you're looking at. See, what you don't understand is you're only seeing your conference. The same poll is up in the other conference. So yes, in one conference it looks like Matt's running away with it, but in the other conference Joe is actually winning. So when you add the two of them together and add the numbers together, then it is the way it is. I don't think you can change your vote, Corey. Once it's cast in stone. That's why I always wait. I wait till the last minute. Now I've actually already cast my vote. My vote is already out. But as I was saying, if you go to the league homepage, right under the main picture is League Notes. Right there is everything that you need to do and every bit of information that you need to have to be ready for the draft. Test the live draft client. It's the first thing you need to do. Click here. It runs an instant check, says successful. Your system is compatible with the draft application. Took 5 seconds. Make sure your computer's ready. Make sure it's set up, because if not, you may need to add a flash driver or something. So make sure it's set up. Typically, everybody's ready to go. Right underneath that, it's your time and date of your draft, in case you don't know it yet. Underneath that, you got your pre-draft rankings. That's where you can go in and set your draft board, your personal draft board. It's really not that hard. I'm telling you. But, T-Well, there's somebody every freaking season. Every season. Just like every year. We all know that once you're eliminated from the season, you're not allowed on the waiver wire. We all know that. It's one of the golden rules. Once you're eliminated, you're done. Stay off the waiver wire. You're digging through other people's talent. We all know that. But what happens? Every freaking time, somebody goes in there and does it. Every time. And I got to go back in. I got to undo it and rechange the rosters back. Move all the people back. Every damn season it happens. So there'll be somebody. You watch. There'll be somebody messaging me 5 minutes before the draft kicks off because they're not ready. So that's why I wanted to have another little pre-show just to make sure. Please get ready. Please make sure you're ready. I can't tell. It's Thursday. I am pretty much tied up. The NFC only has, because Craig, like I said earlier, Craig needs to add himself on the 15th team. They're all in there. Team 15 just has not accepted his invite. It's sitting in his inbox still, which he's doing it tonight. I've been kicking him for the last couple of days. So that it's fine. We have all owners. We're just missing one owner because he hasn't accepted the team. But he's already plugged in and his schedule's set up and everything's ready. He's just got to go in the email and accept it and name his team and what have you. So he's the one I'm pushing on. And Mo just needs to get his co-owner added in and then set his team name and pick his logo. And so other than that, the NFC's ready to go too. So we should be good to go. So before I'm out, any quick questions? Anybody that's watching, do you have any quick questions before I jump off? Throw them in the comment box if you have them. Otherwise, that is about all I wanted to get out. I want to make sure everybody gets out and votes for your vice president. The vice president's going to be a big job this season. We've got 2 conferences to cover. We've got 12 new owners that don't necessarily know the rules, don't necessarily know what the hell they're doing, and there's going to be questions. There's going to be things going. There's questions with the guys that have been in the league for 10 years. So, with the 12 new owners, there's going to be goofy trades trying to go around and all sorts of things happen. So, all right. If we don't have any questions, I will get out of here and leave you guys alone. So, thanks for joining me. Sunday is the draft. The biggest draft in the history of the Hardcore Challenge. It's the total reboot. Everybody gets a chance to set the core of the team for possibly, it could be your next 5-10 years. You can dominate this league. if you're that genius and can put together that team this season to get it done. So, this Sunday, biggest draft we've ever had. 2 different conference drafts. Full live coverage of the whole thing on Hardcore Challenge Live. And just get your stuff ready. Owners, get your stuff ready. Because there's no turning back. There's no turning back. You made it just in time. Stinky Pinky, look! The trophy came unbroken. See that? Unbroken. I'm just messing with you. See you guys. I'm out. Are you ready for the challenge this season? Good luck. Game on.